Hey y'all, and welcome back to Brandi Beauty TV. Today I'm going to be doing my client Temeishie's hair, and she's going to be getting a really long blonde ponytail. Temeishie just joined the 40 club. Hey! And so we really having to take her all the way out because she's having a photo shoot. She's going on a nice trip to Dubai. So we really having to really give her everything. So when she showed me her wardrobe for her photo shoot, I said, okay, you need something very simple. Let the wardrobe do the talking. You know, you 40 now, less is more, and just let your wardrobe speak for itself. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And while we do that, I'm going to be discussing my unpopular opinions about hairstylists in today's culture. So while we do Temeishie's hair, just sit back, relax, and we're going to have us a little chat. Okay, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and hop right on into these unpopular opinions, okay? Unpopular opinion number 1. Stylists not shampooing hair anymore. Okay, y'all, so let's just be real. Where in the heck did that come from? Like, I remember once upon a time, not too long ago, might I add, that shampoos just came with the service. Like, there was no question as to whether or not your stylist was going to shampoo your hair. Like, it was second nature. You just wouldn't think that you would have to come shampooed and everything like that. So I feel some way about that, because I'm like, if hair care begins at the shampoo bowl, like, unless you just mention, to your clients that you're not a hair care specialist and you only do these type of services, then hey, that's fine. But I feel like the moment people have to start questioning whether or not you're going to shampoo their hair, I feel like some respect is kind of lost there, in a sense. Like, you cannot be a hair care specialist or be one that takes care of hair if you're not shampooing hair. They go hand in hand. So I have a really strong, I have very strong feelings about that topic right there. Like, I've had clients ask me that before, do I have to come shampooed? And I'm sitting here like, why would you even ask me that? Like, no. Like, for one, that's gross. Like, I don't know what's at your house. I don't know what's in your combs, brushes, things you use and may, sleep with at night. I'm not sure of anything that you may be coming into my salon with. And so apart from that, it also goes against state board. Like, they will come and shut you down for not practicing and using your license in the manner in which they give it to you, So I feel like that's kind of risky. I don't agree with it. I feel like that's just one thing I wish would stop. Like, just shampoo people's hair. Like, it's gross. I mean, and not only that, but it protects you. Like, you went in and thoroughly cleaned it. Clients don't know how to shampoo their hair. Well, at least most don't that I've seen. Everybody's not skilled at shampooing their own hair. There is an art to shampooing hair. And that's why we go to school, to learn that art and to learn that technique and that skill. And so to completely eliminate it from your business kind of screams lazy to me. It screams uneducated and it screams unprofessional. Now, that's just me. That's my opinion. So not going to talk about that too much more, but the shampooing of the hair, yeah, I'm not with that. Unpopular opinion number 2. I think hairstylists in today's culture are mean. Like, when I scroll down my explore page sometime on my Instagram, or look at, the things I see on Google or just generic social media, and I am almost amazed at the tone in which these stylists communicate with the clients. Like, and you know what else, y'all? I really feel like this because mainly, number one, I feel like once upon a time, the celebrities were the celebrities and the hairstylists were the hairstylists. But nowadays, it seems as though the hairstylists are the celebrities. And it's like, wait a minute. Like, what in the world? Like, they are receiving, like, the recognition and whatnot that I guess the celebrity would, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like there's so much ego that comes with being a hairstylist, and maybe that has always been the case, which I have heard before. I remember the OGs having this kind of shop talk when I was younger, talking about the real cocky hairstylists and whatnot. But it seems like it's so much like on a much more grander scale now. Like 9 out of 10 times you're gonna have to deal with some kind of ego and some type of bad behavior from a hairstylist, because nowadays they feel like if you sitting in my chair, then you should be grateful that you even got to sit in my chair. And I feel like, respect should go both ways in that sense. Like, of course, people should be, happy and just respect you, in general. Like, that's not no big thing. Like, respect should just come with the program. You know what I mean? From the hairstylist and from the client. Like, that's how you create beautiful moments and beautiful art. That's how you create beautiful hairstylist and client relationships that last many, many years. I spend more time with most of my clients than I do some of my own relatives. You know what I mean? And that's just the case. But I feel like that's because the respect is there. But when I see in the bios, celebrity stylists, I'm like, to who? Like, who hair you doing? Like, what's with all this attitude, all of this, the chip on your shoulder? Like, let's just get back to the basic. Let's just have fun. Like, it's hair. It's our art. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even that deep. Like, let's just be cool about it. You don't have to be going off on people in the comment section and stuff. Just be true to your art. Be true to who you are. And, you don't have to be nasty. You don't got to be nasty. Like, it's just unnecessary. So, yeah. I don't mean to go in on the mean hairstylist, but, just simmer down a little bit, y'all. It's not that deep. We all in this together. Unpopular opinion number 3. Lace frontals. Lace frontals, lace wigs, lace anything. Lord have mercy. Okay. Let me just say this. Let's go ahead and just mention the disclaimer. If you have to wear lace wigs, lace frontals, you suffer from genetic alopecia, things that you cannot control, medication taking out your hair, anything that is completely out of your control. What I'm about to say, does not apply to you in the smallest sense, okay? If you are an artist, if you do theater and things of that nature, this does not apply to you as well, okay? So let's go ahead and just mention that. But if you have edges and healthy hair, you have a hairline or had a hairline, and continuously wear frontals and wigs, even more so if you are a stylist that is contributing to this issue, then this is the unpopular opinion that I'm going to discuss. And yes, I'm pretty much talking about you. So, for one, the issue for me is not the clients, all right? And it will really never be the clients because y'all don't know. Y'all didn't go to school for this. Y'all didn't sit and learn all this theory. Y'all didn't take all these tests. And y'all didn't spend years behind the chair practicing on other people and working on your craft. So I never, ever, ever fault the client. But I do fault the stylist, because here's my thing. If you can clearly see that somebody has edges and whatnot, right? They seem to have a healthy hairline. Even if their hair is dry, they seem to have hair, like they have a base, right? Why in the world would you continuously glue a piece of fabric on their face? Like it's their skin. Like that you're putting glue on somebody's face. And then saying that it's not going to rip your hair out. It is going to rip your hair out. It may not happen first time, second time, third time, but over time, continuously doing that sort of thing, yes, your hair is going to come out. So my issue is, and the only reason why I have a concrete opinion about this, I should say, is really teetering along the lines of a fact, is because I get these kind of people coming to my salon all the time. And I'm like, what happened to your hairline? Like, is it genetic? Like what's going on with it? You know, because I need to know so I can know what kind of regimen to put you on and what kind of products to recommend. And they'll go, no, I just only wear weave. I'm like, and so the stylists that you go to, like, do they have an issue with continuously doing this to you? Like, are they going to stop? Have they ever once told you should take a break from it? Or, because most of the time they go to the same 2-3 people. You know, once you find somebody who do your weave right, you know when you stick with that person. So I'm like, out of any of those stylists that you generally go to, not one of them told you that you should not continuously put this frontal on your face. Like, that's a big problem. And it's taking out people's edges. It's messing up their hairlines permanently at that, because I'm seeing a lot of these cases. These follicles are not coming back on these clients' hair. Like, and it's taking months and months and months for them to even sprout a little bit of new growth. And then they start getting frustrated with that, and they're like, well, they're going ahead and they're going to put another frontal on it, and then they go back to square one. And it's like, I am so frustrated with stylists making this a trend and it's a thing. And I'm like, everybody got the same 3-4 baby hair. Everybody's hairline look like they just got a fresh lineup. And everybody's got little holes on their skin. And then it starts to lift. And I'm sitting here like, and it's expensive. It's so expensive. But I don't really care about that part. It's really more so the health. And it's like, and it's nasty too. Like the sanitation of it. Like, you sweat, you have oils and whatnot on your skin, and they rubbing off, and you're sleeping in this fabric that's glued to your face. Nothing at all is sanitary about that. I don't debate your mom about it, because it's nasty and it's very unhealthy. Now, if you're in, like, you know, the music industry, or, you know, performing is a part of your job, then in that case it'll be totally necessary, because you don't want to damage your hair by continuously putting harmful things on it. But my God, if if you are not in any type of field that requires you to wear it, then wearing it consistently, or more so for the stylist to keep doing them consistently and being the problem, I don't see why. I just don't see how y'all do it. I just don't. So I know that's probably not going to be everybody's favorite topic, but that don't stop it from being the truth. Okay, y'all, this is the last unpopular opinion, okay? Unpopular opinion number 4. Doing hair is a legal hustle. And what I mean by that is, I feel as though once upon a time, hairstylists were kind of like the therapists without the title of therapist. You know what I mean? I feel like it was so much grander that came with being a hairstylist, a real hairstylist at that, okay? And I feel like with the rise of social media and all this access that people have to one another nowadays, it has really diluted our industry. And so I feel like doing hair is one of the quickest ways to be popping. And what I mean by that is, if I want some type of notoriety, if I want to be esteemed, if I want to make a quick buck, I'm just going to do some hair. And it sucks really now because people are really finding out how to get around the guidelines and the rules that we have in place to protect our industry, and it's being watered down by frauds pretty much. So many people just out here doing hair and don't really love it, and that's a big problem. It's a big problem because I feel like if you don't love something, well, for one, let me backtrack a little bit. I feel as though anything you do, you should give it your all. Even if it's not your favorite thing to do, just give it your all. Do everything like, do everything like it depends on you, and then of course you pray like it depends on God. But do everything like it depends on you. But then you have these people out here just kind of just doing stuff halfway. Like, you really don't like doing hair. You don't like people. You're not a people person. You're not good with business. You don't even aspire to be good in business. You don't take continuing education classes. You just don't. And then you slap the title of hairstylist on you, and then these poor clients nowadays, y'all just don't know who to go to. Like, it's a sad day in the cosmetology industry because it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. There's smoke and mirrors everywhere. So yeah, I feel like we need to start weeding out the people. It's time for a revolution, and it's time for people that don't like this industry and are just in it for the money to just go ahead and bow out gracefully and let the real dedicated, skilled, talented artists make their way and continue to blaze the trail so these clients can start having some edges again. Okay, y'all, so those are my unpopular opinions. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me today and watching me do Temeishie's hair. Unfortunately, y'all, she had to leave with her wrap strips because she got to go straight to her photo shoot, okay? Like, she got to get ready to serve. And so I told her to send me them pictures, and so I'm going to include them so you can see how she starts to, bring this hair to life. So like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching my content and sharing my content. I rock with y'all. The Brandi Beauty family. We finna make this a thing. So I'll see y'all next week. All right.